Hello everyone, welcome to CNI. Hello Maxime.
Hello, Marie. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. So today we have some exciting news, not?
Yeah, I think so.
So first of all, we have the sports with the Rugby World Cup. Secondly, the health with a new virus arrived in India, named the Nipah virus. Thirdly, the politics with the European Union welcoming a new member. And lastly, the economy with Donald Trump's fraud. But first, the weather with Mohammed.
Presenting weather news.
Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to your daily weather report with me. So let's begin as usual with the UK. The sky is cloudy and foggy, and for the temperature, the British capital feels about 10 to 13 degrees. It's a normal afternoon, but it can reach up to 16 degrees if you're lucky. Then, a bit higher on the map, Scottish about weather, which is colder between 6 and 8 degrees in daytime, which is quite like in Ireland, that stay between 8 and 10 degrees. Now, on the other side of the world, in the northeast American coast, New Yorkers have a weather of 9 degrees in the night and can go up to 18 degrees in the daytime. Lower on the east coast, Miami's weather is way hotter, going down at only 21 and up to 28 degrees. If you're lucky, it's quite sunny. On the other side of the map, the switches of angels, weather goes from 12 to 27. Finally, in Chicago, temperature reaches 16 degrees when the sun is up and 6 when it's down. It was Chris.
Oh, we have bad time this month, so don't forget to bring your umbrella, wear a jacket, and stay warm. Firstly, we have the Rugby World Cup with Kuwait.
Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about the Rugby World Cup. The Rugby World Cup is one of the most well-known sports events in the world and the most important event of foreign rugby 15, feminine and masculine. It is organized every 4 years by the best international team and they all play for the win. The tournament is managed by the International Rugby Federation and the masculine tournament brings enough money to finance rugby internationally. This year's Rugby World Cup happened from September 8th to October 28th in France. South Africa won 12-11 against New Zealand, and the 4 finalists were Argentina, New Zealand, South Africa, and England. Rumor says that the referee's work could be questioned because all of his South Africa's games were won by a very close score, only 1 point, and several of these decisions could be borderline.
Remember, viewers, sports is very important this time to stay healthy because a new virus has been discovered in India. Nassim, you're on it.
Alarms are ringing in India over yet another deadly virus. The southern state of Kerala has reported 4 cases of the Nipah virus, out of which 2 succumbed to the infection. Nipah is a zoonotic virus, which means it is transmitted to people from animals. It mainly affects bats, pigs, dogs, and horses. Nipah has a fatality rate between 40 and 75%. The state of Kerala has experienced multiple Nipah outbreaks. There is currently no vaccine for the virus. The symptoms usually begin with a fever, a headache, a cough, and a sore throat. Like COVID, Nipah can result in breathing difficulties, but the situation goes from bad to worse. The moment a patient develops encephalitis, that is a medical term for a major swelling in the brain. It comes with a fresh set of symptoms, including drowsiness, disorientation, and mental confusion. Unlike COVID, which you can have with no symptoms, you are so sick when you are infected with Nipah virus. You're not passing it along to others. This is largely a consequence of climate change, habitat shifting, and more human-animal interaction.
Time for some fun facts.
Oh, did you know that the American red flag was drawn by a student?
No, really? And he only had a B. But thankfully, the teacher changed the grade to an A when the American Congress adopted it.
Oh, that's really insane. Now we have to get back with with a more serious subject. In politics, the European Union might welcome a new member. Caroline, what about it?
In 2014, Russia was annexing Crimea, and since then, Ukraine has been trying to integrate the European Union, as they fear to be annexed as well. Shortly after Crimea's invasion, pro-Russian separatists voted to invade Ukraine, and because of this, Ukraine's wish to integrate the European Union was highly debated, as this would be a really political move. On October 3rd, 2023, an article in The Guardian displayed a video of the President Zelensky saying that EU membership talks could begin this year and that their key integration goal is to hammer out a decision to start membership negotiations. Zelensky also said that the integration of Ukraine in the European Union was only a matter of time. Shortly after this affirmation, Ukraine applied to join the European Union. And while the first round of Ukraine-Russia talks aimed at ending the fighting concluded with no deal with an agreement to keep talking, Zelensky posted photos of himself signing the EU application, which is a largely symbolic move. Although this process could take years to become reality and is unlikely to sit well with President Putin.
And of course, we can speak about politics without speaking with a president, but the first time in economy. The former president Donald Trump has been judged for his frauds. Camille, tell us more.
Donald Trump, the famous former president, which is the head of a huge real estate empire, was literally reigning on New York hotels, casinos, and so on, has been recently brought to the court. Indeed, the former president is accused of defrauding by lying about the value of his business assets to obtain financial benefits and therefore to boost his net worth by nearly $3.6 billion. According to the presiding judge and the prosecutors, Donald Trump has for years lied about the value of his numerous properties, such in Florida, in New York, or even in Scotland, to obtain better terms on his loans. Ex-Trump attorney Michael Cohen explained that this will help him to be higher on Forbes' billionaires list, which will enable Trump organizations to get more favorable interest rates and to persuade banks to take on hidden risk to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. Of course, with any surprise, Trump denied those allegations and definitely wants to appeal against the ruling. But Trump could lose a lot. Parts of his business operations might be dismantled. Some of his corporation licenses were already cancelled, and he might also have to pay a fine of at least $250 million. So this fraud get Trump to lose a lot of popularity because some of his supporters feel betrayed by his actions, but this popularity stay very high, and the fact that he is also a former president could make things slower. So we are not done hearing about this case, and to be continued. It was Camille for the CNI.
Oh, it's already done. Thanks everyone for listening us, for staying with us, and see you next time.
Bye bye.